Alright, what is up? We are back. We actually feel a little bit more with it today than last night. Had so many things going on last night. When I talked to you in a while, texting me. It was just a pretty crazy night. But I think I'm back. I don't think I'm back. We do have football going on, but that's okay. But yeah, let's just get going right into it. So we did meet Morden, and then we stopped right there. Basically, we played for like 20 minutes and then stopped.
Yes, Shepard. You need something.
What can you tell me about this plane?
Because I was so distracted.
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data? No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Stuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Salarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Salarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
Alright. Is there another door through here? I can't remember. No? Okay.
way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Firing now. Watch out! Firing now.
Going silent.
Mount that one.
Going dark.
This will put them down.
One left.
Here goes. Nice.
Now you see me.
Enemy charging.
Got no shield.
Going silent.
Is it all of them?
This will put them down. I got it.
Can't hide from me.
Going dark.
Now let's finish you off.
I see you.
Incoming!
Now you see me.
I can't even fucking move.
Going silent.
It's gonna blow!
Alright, let's see if we can find some ammo. I could really use some ammo, because I really don't like that that machine gun pistol. It's inaccurate, and weak. Okay, there it is. Come on. Alright, let's see. Did that. Let's go this way. Okay, map. Come on. Okay. This way.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
Give me just a second here. I'm ordering my food. We went to our college football game yesterday and drank a little bit, obviously. And it was probably alright to drive home, but I'm very against drinking and driving. It's just no point when you can either have someone take you home for free or a cheap ride in an Uber. But so my brother dropped me off at home, and I don't have my car, and I have no food, so. Okay, got my food.
Enemies in front!
Like, run over this. Right. Oh, I thought I saw ammo back here, so none. Oh, there we go. It's not what I saw, but I'll take it. I'm stuck.
He goes! Firing now.
Here they come.
Not that one!
Now you see me. Cloaking. Going dark. We've got company.
He goes!
Going silent. Now you see me. Nice.
Get them all? I think so.
Going silent.
There we go.
Can't hide from me.
Heads up.
The environmental controls should be nearby. We need to insert the cure, then reactivate the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Get ready.
Going dark.
Ha! Eat it. Here we go.
Now you see me.
Shepard, I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Need more ammo.
place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
Going dark.
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in.
Now let's finish you off.
This should scramble their systems.
Cloaking.
Headhunter. Perform 30 headshot kills with any weapon on humanoid targets.
Going silent.
God, I hate this gun so much. Is that it?
This fan is powering back up. We still need to activate the other one.
Now you see me.
Here goes.
It's going dark.
There we go. Good shot.
you see me.
Watch out! Night-night.
Night for me.
Going dark. Am I invisible or something?
One less.
Oh shit. Incinerate the armor of 25 enemies.
They should scramble the systems.
Jeez, I don't even have a second to stand up.
Kill them.
Pistol's not gonna cut.
Going silent.
I see them.
Me.
I mean, I don't even... You can't even fucking move without those damn...
Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What did the
Up
collector...
ahead. Going silent. Can't get there.
Found that one.
Cloaking.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
Now you see me.
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Here we go. Haha.
Let's go this way first. I don't think it makes a damn bit of difference, but... You know what would be fantastic, though? Is if they would fucking give me enough ammo.
Going dark. Get down. Going silent.
This fan is
I think I
powering
had the
back
wrong
up.
gun. I think
Still
that's
need
the
to
problem.
activate the other one.
It seems like 18 is the max ammo I can get with this.
Here goes. Now you see me.
Now let's finish you off.
Now you see me.
Now let's finish you off. Enemy down.
Going silent.
Heads up.
Look out. It's charging.
No shield.
Going silent. Down you go.
Both fans are online. Mordin should be pleased.
Woo! Got it.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot me.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the Collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
Alright, we got Mordin, baby. The Professor.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply?
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask, is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Alright. Got the Professor. I'm gonna go feed my fish. Assuming they're not already dead. I don't know how many missions they can last.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Unread messages. My food is here, by the way. Healing of your facial scars. I've done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage of mind over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions with your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there is surgical equipment we could use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of mental outlook. I've updated plans with new medical equipment to your research terminal and tech lab. Alright, give me a second here. My food was delivered, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I decided to eat real quick, too. Alright, turn the volume down. Alright. Had Chipotle for lunch. It's okay. Chipotle used to be so much better. I don't get it very often now, but I used to eat it all the time. Alright. Market's red. Alright, what are we looking for here? I know we want to get the Archangel, but I think, let's do... So what is this? It's killed 2,000 enemies.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
The normal N7 helmet. That's pretty dope. Red looks best. Okay. Well, we're gonna do a couple of the quick side missions, DLCs right now. Picture of Ashley. Let's talk to our team. Shepard.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Scientists complete any research project in Normandy's laboratory. Upgrades. Yeah, I'll take some.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze Collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Salarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Salarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirrahe. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirrahe. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Virmire.
Heard Kirrahe died on Virmire. Not enough equipment for operation. Still managed to take down facility. Good captain. Dedicated. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Salarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for a high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Alright, let's go talk to Miranda.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an ID as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work. Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the Elusive Man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father?
Maybe. I like
you are who you are.
That's easy. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father.
That's... The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Alright, I think we're ready. So we're going to go visit the Normandy crash site.
No messages for you, Commander.
Dallas is getting smoked by New Orleans. I did not expect... I did think Dallas was going to be worse this year, not as good as people were hoping. Definitely did not expect New Orleans to be this good, especially offensively. So let's just head out here.
Probe launched.
Okay, already down to 4.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
All the Element 0 we can get.
Research projects. Element 0 is used for BioAmp and Omni-Tool upgrades, which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Four. Kara.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
13 probes left. I need at least one for Alcara.
Probe away.
Okay.
Anomaly detected.
Alcara's crust is composed of carbon and water ice. While low density, its large size allows it to retain a thick atmosphere of methane and ammonia. It is believed that if Alcara had acquired a bit more mass, then the Amata star system formed. It would have formed the core of a second outer system gas giant. Alcara has 3 moons: Uluru, Wandjina, and Bayami. I'm just trying to find some.
Probe away.
Elements first.
Probe launched. Probe launched. I have found something. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Alright, let's go ahead and land. Which, by the way, I think Alcara is where Liara is in the trailer for the new Mass Effect game. It's cold and snowy. You can see 3 moons in the trailer as she passes by it. We'll put some monument there, sure. I don't really care where the monument goes. This is pretty eerie. I've done this, obviously I've done this a few times, and I know there's no enemies or anything on this, but it still feels very isolated and lonely on this planet. Entry 1. Spoke to Commander about this corrupt. All these damn aliens aboard the Alliance most advanced ship. I don't trust him. That damned Asari. An aquarium. What does Shepard think this is? The zoo? He's from Navigator Presley. With the Quarian. It seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage, trying to improve a lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. For a while now, and I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal. How blind I was at the time. I came to the ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without him. I am proud to say I'd die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Well, that's good for Presley. What are they? Oh, it's for the datapad. See, but this is the one weird thing. Like, I'm firmly convinced that the planet in the trailer is Alkera. However, we see in the trailer that Liara picks up a helmet, a damaged N7 helmet. But clearly we pick up the N7 helmet here. I don't think that's an oversight. I think it's a sign of something else. I mean, I don't think they forgot that you could pick up the helmet when they made that trailer. I don't know if it's just, well, I was just going to say it might be a recreation. I don't think it is. Because Michael Campbell tweeted that it's not a recreation of this. One of the people when I got into the wormhole of Mass Effect 5 theories on YouTube, one person mentioned how she thinks it's setting up for a multiverse, and at first I thought she was crazy, but the more I think about it, the more I actually think she's right. No, we didn't. I do think multiverses get a bit of a bad name because they're tied with comic books. They're never really done that well to begin with. But what I think a lot of people who would shit on the multiverse theory fail to understand is that it is actually a legit scientific theory of multiverse. So that adds a little bit of almost credibility, I guess, to the theory. I just hope if they do it that way, like this girl in the video thought, she thinks that the whole idea is that's how they're going to bring Shepard back. And I'm on board. It's a scientific explanation on how you can bring Shepard back. The only problem is I personally just hope that's the only reason it's used. I hope it's not this whole thing where we're traveling back and forth through universes throughout the entire game, because then I think the story can just get muddied. Which is what happens, I think, in like comic books that deal with multiverse. It just muddies everything so much. How many of these do I have? I think I have like 16. So 2 more. There's one down here. One more. This happens all the time in this level. I always struggle to find the last 1 or 2. Did I come up here yet? I think I did. Found it. '20 of 20. Looks like a journal. Alright. Give me a few minutes, I got a phone call. Give me a few minutes.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, we're back. Friggin' just got a phone call and literally like 2 minutes ago, and I called them right back and they don't answer. So I'll probably get another call back here shortly, and we'll continue. We are going to do the Firewalker DLC now. Or no point in even wasting a probe.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
It's gonna be pulling out, yep.
I have detected an anomaly.